every opportunity I get, I'm going to continue reminding y'all Latin America is extremely anti-black. I know you don't want to hear that. I know you want to live under this illusion, this fantasy that there's brown and black unity, but you cannot have unity with the people, with a collective of people that come from Latin American countries, and by default, as a collective, seek proximity to whiteness and white alignment.
All right, everybody, this is Let's Pop About It TV. I'm your host, Polo, and today we're talking about something that people try to downplay, but it's real every single day. Now, before I get into it, I was on YouTube scrolling, and I ran into some content from Damian, Porter, and Spider-Lo. Shout out to them. Go check out their channels and show them some love. Real conversations being had over there. But what I saw ties right into what we're talking about today. Let me ask you a question. Why is it that some people only use certain words when they feel safe? You talk about the N. See, nowadays, people don't just say it. They use it like a test, like they're checking a room, trying to see who gone react and who gone let it slide. Let's be honest. If you feel like you got to test it, you already know it's not something you should be saying. You wouldn't have to measure the room first. You wouldn't have to look around and figure out who's there before it comes out your mouth. And that's what people don't want to admit. Folks only get bold when they feel comfortable. As soon as they step into a space where they're unsure, where they don't know how it's going to land, that same energy disappears. So what does that tell you? That tells you deep down, you understand exactly what that word carries. You understand the history, the disrespect tied to E.T. Van if you try to play it off like you don't. And here's the part people miss. Just because somebody don't check you don't mean it's okay. Some people don't feel like arguing. Some people don't feel like explaining. Some people just let it go and keep it moving. But that don't equal acceptance. That equals restraint. Big difference. Now flip the situation around. You don't see black people walking up to other coaches using their slurs and trying to clean it up with, oh, I mean it in a good way. That don't even sound right, because everybody understands.
Seems like you at a cookout besides this podcast, and you not around the aunties and the
I love the fact that you're acting like I'm not allowed to have any observations about the world around me because I'm like, obviously nobody says that word.
In the process,
if you truly respect the people you're around, you don't put them in a position where they got to question your intentions. You don't make them choose between checking you or keeping the peace. And if you only say something when it feels safe, let's call it what it is. That's not confidence. That's calculation. And when you move like that, people see it even if they don't say nothing in the moment. So the message is simple. If you want to say it everywhere, you probably shouldn't say it anywhere. Respect. Don't change based on the room you're in. And that right there, that should end the conversation. Let's pop about it.
But can you also stop wanting to be black, wanting to act black, wanting to dress black, and basically cosplaying black Americans while at the same time hating them? You know how hypocritical it looks on Latinas? And, oh, I can't stand black women. But your entire style, even your hair with the little baby hairs, your entire style and the way you do your hair and the way you dress and the way you talk, your swag is literally a black American woman. You learned this from black American woman. You want to be so bad like black American woman while at the same time hating them. And same goes for the Latinos that don't like black people, but everything about you, the way you talk, your lingo, your swag, black American. The football, basketball jersey that you wear in the back of that jersey.
Just think about it. They tell you that soccer is the biggest worldwide sport.
Player,
and they have superstars.
Player, the music predominantly, whether hip hop or even oldies, majority of the artists are black. The genre itself, the music was created by black Americans. You know how ridiculous it looks to claim you don't like black people, but everything about you, the people that you want to look like, that you want to behave like, talk like, are the black American people that supposedly you don't like? Is it jealousy? Is it envy? Because if you hate them so much and you love being Mexican so much, why isn't your style and your swag Mexican, Chicano? Because a lot of times